good. So now we have a basic idea of how things are going to work, and we've got that sealed off. We can now actually set the track up for that. More or less. So I'm going to grab a track here, and as you can see, you cannot place track on glass, which is kind of gay in my opinion, but that's okay. I'll just have it come around and need half steps. So there's the end portion of it, and so now more or less our track to the lower area is done. More or less. So now all we need to do is finish this little area here. As you can see, we got a nice little water flow, and we also have our lava down here. And we need to finish figuring this out. So what I need to do actually is place that there. Break down some of this. Get some lights in here. There is redstone over there I need to go mine. Just lighting this up a little more. Alright. I mean, honestly, I like to go ahead and just fill that with water, to be frank with you. I mean, there's some lava under here too, but there's some really big magma pools here. That's for sure. I need to get under there in order to fill that out, and I need to also break this down to keep the water out of it. I'm just going to block off this area, and this is more just for decoration, I guess, than anything. As you can see, I need to get down into there to get all the lava to kind of flow out, and in order to do that, I kind of just need to get down there. So I'm going to actually have to hit this and to get down in here. Now this is dangerous. Obviously I do one wrong move and I end up in a lava pool, which is not a good place to be. So I'm going to be hopefully very careful. And I just want to break it out. Just like that. I mean, I'm not expecting to keep a lot of this stuff. Now I am actually going to unfortunately have to break this glass because it's just in the way right now. As you can see, the lava flow isn't quite making it. There's just not enough of it. So I'll probably I'll probably take a bucket of lava from like over here-ish and move it over here just to make the flow look good. Alright. So there you go. Pretty simple. I am going to do some of that just to keep myself from accidentally falling into that. I need to keep this open because I gotta put lava here. Well, I can do that to do that. Alright, so there you go. And that makes like a nice little like water or lava flow or whatever. go ahead and we need to grab some lava. So I need a bucket. And I'm just going to grab it from a pool here. And just stick it right there. And that'll give us a nice little lava flow there. That I can live with. I'm fine with that. Kind of expected that to happen. I ran out again. I did mess up these steps, and I'll have to fix that. I did mess up these steps. Yeah, I've been doing these steps quite a bit in SMP, so you think I would know that by now. I guess it does happen. Now, I'm going to have to do something with this water flow. I mean, I like it and all, but it's in the way at the moment. So I'm going to actually pick it up. And the actual spring, this is a spring, and this is where it gets kind of iffy and why people get confused about moving water. Springs are different. Springs, when they're underground, stuff come from some sort of hole, and you got two ways of stopping it. You can pick it up, or you can block it off. So I'm just going to pick it up, because I'm actually going to move it. Oh, look at all that wonderful obsidian. I like it. So I can actually move this. As you can see, that was a pretty big spring. And it was giving a lot of water. Springs usually do. The waterfalls and stuff that you see up top on the surface that come from beta, that's a spring. Same with some lava flows that you might see, like that waterfall is probably coming from a spring or two. So yeah, springs are kind of common, and you will find them from time to time. All right, so I'm just going to kind of finish sealing this off. Giving like an impression of that. And alright, we got some obsidian here. There's a little lag there for some reason. Sorry about that. We are going to get some obsidian here, and we are going to do that here soon. I am going to most of this lava flow here, I'm going to pick up what I can, but most of this lava flow is probably going to be doused. I'm not sure yet. Now, again, clarification of how you get obsidian from lava. If you douse water over moving lava, like that, you're going to get cobblestone, okay? If you douse water over still lava, like that, from the top, not from the side, but the top, you will get obsidian. That's how that works. Hopefully that makes sense for you guys. I mean, it's a big deal, obviously, now more than ever. I mean, obsidian's quite nice because it's almost indestructible. And, of course, it's even more important now that we actually have a proper use for it in order to create our hell portals. Now, I'm fine with some of this water flowing in over here. Not going to get very far. Just trying to be careful that I don't get washed into the lava here. And I'm going to redirect some of this water as well in order to get some of this obsidian. like I said, I need obsidian right now. I don't know how deep this lava flow is, and that's probably the biggest issue right now. So, as you can see, that made a nice little pool of water here, so it's time to actually block off this water, because now it's starting to get in our way. So there we go, I'm blocking off the water, and I'm just doing that so I can get some of this stuff. Now, I'm not blocking these off because it's lava, and I want to keep it non-moving. Now, an easy way to make obsidian, and I'm going to use this as an example here, is to just simply place water and then pick it right back up. To do that isn't very hard. So, for example, I'm going to just place a couple of dirt steps here, and I'm going to place water right on top of this dirt step, and then I'm going to pick it straight back up. So I'm going to this. See, I didn't do it quick enough. There you go. You just let it flow for a second, pick the block back up. You can do that in midair too. It's not a huge deal, but doing that's a little easier. And there you go, instant obsidian. That's an easy way if you find a really big lava lake and you want to turn that entire thing in obsidian. Just drop one block of water is all you need. Just a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Wife is asking me about dinner. So anyway, let's get back to this. So now that we've kind of got this figured out, we got some nice obsidian here, it looks like. Let's go ahead and mine this obsidian just so I can show you how this works. Now, you can mine obsidian with iron or higher, but if you do, it's going to take forever. Mining obsidian takes oh lord, it takes forever, 12 seconds or something. It's ridiculous with any other pick. The best way to mine obsidian is with diamond, and that still takes about 9 seconds. But compared to 25 or however else it takes with this, whoops, that's totally the wrong one too. With an iron or stuff, only the diamond does the fastest, so this is pointless. And like I said, it still takes a while to mine the obsidian, and you will get your obsidian block. We can't craft anything with obsidian yet. Obviously, at the time of this posting, you can't. But when the Halloween update comes out in just 7-8 days, you will be able to create hell portals using obsidian doorways, basically, and lighting the middle of them on fire to create an obsidian gate, or a hell gate, or whatever he decides to call it, but to create a portal to go to the other dimension, the fast travel dimension, if you will. Which is pretty cool. Some important notes about that too, if you don't already know. There are some real dangers just creating the portal and having it active. There's always a very rare chance that gas, the really big bad mammo jammas that we're going to have to deal with in hell, that can destroy some blocks and shoot fireballs out of their mouths and fly around, can spawn in the normal realm very rarely near your portals. So if you don't want to deal with that stuff, I would highly suggest you just forget it. Obviously lanterns are a big deal, and we are pretty sure, and everyone's pretty much sure, what we've heard from Notch, that it's going to require probably the common stone that can be lit on fire indefinitely in order to create lanterns. So